Hi, my name is Jimmy from Melody Resources. At Melody Resources, we leverage on our decades of retail business experiences and alliances to explore and provide relevant training, consulting, and support services to retail businesses. Today, I am introducing you to the spreadsheet analysis work tool designed for recording, evaluating, and analyzing daily sales and transactions or orders across multiple locations or branches of small retail businesses. This spreadsheet is a personal analysis work tool designed because most small business owners and managers have complained about unavailability of anti-spreadsheet tool to analyze sales and transaction and or others data generated by their businesses. This spreadsheet is a very good companion for mid-level managers of retail businesses that has multiple branches and outlets, as it will help them with personal handy analysis tool for independent evaluation of sales and other data sent to them by the various branch managers or supervisors. This spreadsheet, as with all other of our spreadsheet, is very easy to use, as it's simple and Excel copy and paste. Some of the report we'll be evaluating today include year-on-year sales growth, purchasing strength of each location, year-to-date sales performance trend evaluation, sales target performance by each location, lots of other reports as we are going to see. Once again, if you find this spreadsheet interesting or any other of our spreadsheet very useful, please ensure to subscribe to our channels, like us, and check out our other spreadsheet by Melody Resources. Our phone contact is here, our email is here, and our website is also here. So let's start. This is the dashboard of this spreadsheet, and here we have the year-to-date cumulative performance update. Over here, we have different locations. I'm using, the various state capital in Nigeria as an example for demonstration purpose of this spreadsheet. Okay, so let me go back to the dashboard and explain briefly. We have year-to-date branch performance summit, and of course here you can easily select any of the location. All the various locations are listed here. And then you have other parameters, as you can see, that are listed here. We have the year-to-date YTD, means year-to-date sales performance trend. That is, as defined by this parameter. We have year-to-date target performance in percentage, and we have year-to-date sales growth performance. Sales growth performance is simply a measure of your sale this year, same period this year, as compared to the sales same period last year. And then here you can have your year-to-date monthly performance. So you can simply choose any of the month from here to know the performances in that month based on each of these parameters: total working days work, sales target, and so on and so forth. Here you have location sales contribution. As we are keying in the data, the whatever is here will plot itself. Here we also have location sales target performance. So we have already talked briefly about this, and then we are going to move to this. So like I said, this spreadsheet is very useful for retail business that have multiple locations. So here we have various locations, one, and we have two, which is one in Ikeja. We have another one in Enugu. These are state capitals in Nigeria. We have one in Jos, and then we have one in Kano. So here there are 5 locations that we are going to look at. And then we have month of January, February, March, April, till December. So what it simply means is that this is your personal analysis tool for mostly head of operation, for business managers who are managing other mid-level managers or outlet managers. You can use this and then be getting data or sales information through whatever any other means from your subordinate managers, and you key them in here in order to get the information that you want. Okay, so let's see how it works. First, you are going to decide in the month of January, how many days is your business going to open? There are some businesses that don't work on Sunday, some don't work, on certain days of the month. So you can total the days that you are going to work and input them here. Whatever you input here is what the spreadsheet will use to evaluate. And the next thing you need to define here is this year, same month target. So what is your sales target for this outlet, this particular outlet? What is the sales target this month? So let's say the sales target is 10 million naira. I hope I got that correct. No, that's still remain 20. 10 million naira. Okay, so that's 10 million naira. So the next question is, what was your target achievement last year, same month sales? What did you sell last year? Usually, to have a sales growth, or when you want to set up a target for next year, usually, definitely you are going to, increase it slightly, or depending on your sales strength from what you have before. So here, I'm going to assume that my sales target was 8 million naira last year. Okay, so I've defined those parameters. Then the next thing that will come up is here you are going to key in your daily sales. For example, on the 1st of January. Okay, 1st of January. Remember this January to on 1st of January. What was the total sales from this outlet? That is going to go in here. So let's assume that the total sales from this outlet, on that date was 300,000 naira. The moment you gain that, the next question is, what was the order count or the number of transactions? How many transactions generate this 300,000 naira worth of sales? So we are going to assume that that was 100. Okay. So the moment we key in here, of course, you can see the information have started coming up. If I scroll this, down a bit, sorry, okay, great. So here you can see the total working days is 31 because we have defined 31, and month to date days work. So how many days have we worked so far? Just one day, because it is one day that only on the 1st of January that we have keyed in data. And then the next information, what is your total sales target? Our total sales target is 10 million because we have defined 10 million here. Again, what is the average daily sales target? Of course, this 10 million divided by 31, that gives us 322,580 naira 65. Cool. Month to date targeted sales. How much have we made so far? Of course, we still made the same amount because we have just operated for one day. And then what is the number of transactions recorded? 100. That is what we have here. And then what is your month to date average daily sales? Okay, so we have sold 300,000. That is here. So adjusted new target. What is our new target? Since 300,000 naira is less than our target daily sales target, it means our new target is now 323,333 naira 33. Cool. This is relatively higher than what we have here, and this is what we are expected to sell for the remaining days of the month of January. So sales target performance. What is the performance have we made so far? Budget achievement, that's 93.0%. Month to date average order count. How many order do we have? It's still 100 because we have just operated for one day. And then average purchase per order. Okay, we have 3,000. So let's input another value. Let's say on the second, we made 400,000 naira, and this time around, our order count is 150. As you can see, something is coming up here. As we explained, if you have seen our previous spreadsheet, you will always see this place indicating good job, telling us that what we have made at this point in time, the recorded sales is higher than our target. So we are doing great, and our target achievement of sales target performance is 108.5%. So as we are keying in this information for different locations, this data will keep increasing. Let's also set parameters for this location. So let's say our sales target for this location is 5 million naira, and what they made last year, same period, was 4.5 million. Okay, so they are expected to sell averagely. The sales target is 161,290 naira daily. Okay, so for day one, we are going to assume that they sold 100,000. Let's say 50 transactions. Of course, in this case, what they are making is less than their sales target. And then maybe second day, 150,000. And of course, let's say here we have 60 transactions or order count. So this is two outlets that we are filling so far for the month of January. And then we can see this is cumulative summary. Summarily, we have had 10 plus 5 that give us 15 million as our target. As you are filling for other locations, is going to be compounding, and our analysis would be coming up here. So let's move to the year-to-date figure. Of course, year-to-date, we have previous year sales, cumulatively, targeted sales, recorded sales, order counts, target performance is presented, and then purchase per order, and year-on-year sales growth. So here, there's no sales growth here. Our sales is not growing. In other words, remember, we have just started. We have not just gotten to the end of the month. By the time we got to the end of the month, we will not have, a very good picture. Let me just fill in all the spaces with the same details and see what we would have at the end of the day. I know this is just for demonstration purpose, so pardon me. Okay, so in doing this, I can now see that I have, all the information here. So here we can see that we have 35.2% sales growth at the end of the month of January for the two locations in consideration. Okay, so here is saying the end, here is saying good job. Is actually the end here because we have not exceeded the sales target. But for this location in Uyo, you have exceeded their sales target, and it's telling them here, good job. So as you are doing it, you can also check here. Here you have, the summary for you, year-to-date summary for you, and you also have year-to-date summary for Ikeja for the month of January. Here we move to the dashboard. Oh, you can see. So we have all our information coming up. You can always go here to check. You can check with you. We'll be scrolling up and scrolling down as well. You can also, if you choose the month of February, of course, we have not done any operation in February yet. So it's only in the month of January. So you can actually look at, all your analysis here. Here is telling us that, look, Uyo is contributing 75%. That's why you are seeing the Uyo. And then Ikeja is contributing 27%. Of course, this is the only outlet that we are filling sales data. As we are filling in information on other locations, will come up, and then we'll have a very good picture. Okay, this is also for the sales growth performance. Okay, in January, we have a growth performance of 35.2. That is the sales growth that we have in the month of January. Here also talks about the sales target performance in percentage. So we have the highest 123%, while Ikeja have 92%. Here it talks about the year-to-date sales performance trend. You can see what each location have made. Okay, January, we have the value that's 16.9 million. Remember, that's 16,900, in addition, multiply by another 1,000 here. So we have year-to-date target performance also here. So we look at the overall target is only in the month of January. So all the information we have here is only for the month of January. Let me just quickly key in something here for the month of February and see what we will get at the end of the day. I just want to key in information. Okay, 100,000, and then let's say 20. So I'm just going to use this data, to see what will happen. Okay, so let me go back to the dashboard. Oh, you can see, so we also have a data for the month of February. Now, what this is telling you, you can also see that, wow, February is doing 1,350% sales growth. Oh, no wonder. Let me change this to 2 million so that the sales growth is not, this gives us a bit of what we can look at. So you can see that as we are keying in our information, everything that needed to be plotted is coming up gradually. So here we can go through different locations. Here we can just look at the month, the data from each month, as we are keying in. And here it talks about year to date. Here we look at location sales contribution. So here you can agree that you contributed 77% to the total sales for, this business. This business remember, this business have 5 locations: Uyo, Ikeja, Enugu, Jos, and Kano. And at the end of the day, if all data are being inputted for all the locations, for, let's say, the month of January, February, March, April, May, and of course, we are in June, we will have a very good display. But this is just for demonstration purpose. And let me also say this, that the moment you are through with each of this month, if you don't want to still keep them, you can just right click here, and hide any of the months so that your screen is not so much littered. In other words, you can have few months to work with. If you want to recall any information about any month, of course, you can always go here and call up the information about the month. If you also want to bring it up, of course, you can, right click on hide and then call up the month that you want to review. Okay. Let me also say this, that there is one more worksheet that is being hidden here. This worksheet is actually where, some background analysis, are taking place. So it's not something so serious. This is just where you can change here, to input whatever location that is your actual location. So I don't really want to bother myself with this, so I just let it go. This particular aspect too, we can also decide to, remove it from the screen if you don't want to make use of it and just focus on the dashboard and then the various months. Okay, so that is what this spreadsheet is all about. It helps, for recording, analysis, and evaluation of the analysis of daily sales and other account or transaction, and is very suitable for businesses that have multiple locations. It's a very handy tool. This spreadsheet can easily, be uploaded either by email or through the cloud for easy accessibility. But what I do always advise people, because it is a personal tool. Okay, most businesses use software, solution. But like I do always tell business managers, you must have your own personal analysis tools, that will give you the kind of report, that is very suitable for the business and that will help you to make informed decision. Thank you so much. If you have further queries, if you have further questions, you can always reach us. Our number is here. It's a WhatsApp line. You can send us a WhatsApp message. You will get an instant response. You can send us email, or you can visit our website. Thank you once again, and hope you see this tool very useful. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our video, and don't forget to share our videos. Thank you very much.